What's going on, everyone? Today I'd like to talk about idling your truck. How much does it really cost you? Alright, so I did a little experiment, and over 2 identical weeks, I've noticed same exact loads for 2 weeks. And staying parked out down in Miami. It's for 5 days each run. I calculated how many gallons between both of them, between idling the truck every day to sleep and not, and just using this here fan. Now, at night, yeah, it's halfway decent just because the weather's been halfway decent at night, like in the low 80s, high 70s. So the fan is doing the trick a little bit. If you can't tell, I'm sweating like crazy right now because it's like the hottest point of the day. But here's what I found out. All in all, for the 5 days, 426 loaded miles. Meaning I had a trailer on my back the whole time for 426 miles. A damn fly just flew in. Get out of here. Y'all about to see me chasing a fly. I cannot stand that. Anyway, alright, it's gone. 426 miles for 5 days. Y'all are like, what is that? Well, that was the tours just running locally here in Miami. So, a lot of it's sitting. A lot of it was just picking up, running it 18 miles down the road, just a bunch of short little trips. Now, each day averaged about 80 miles a day. Now, with no idling, I used 53.5 gallons for the week. That's $147 at gas being $2.77 a gallon, where I'm getting my diesel right now, which is not at a big truck stop. That's at the regular gas stations that have highway diesel. They're always going to be your cheapest. Now, at $147.50 for fuel for the week. Now we go down to idling the truck. Now, this being said, I top the tanks off before each week, or at the beginning of each week, so we know exactly how much we used, not from driving home or anything. No, when we first got here to Miami, just for the loads. Fuel it up right before first pickups. Now on that one, we used 97 gallons for the week, same miles. And we spent $268.69. That's a big difference so far just in a week from idling a truck. I mean, that's what? 30... I don't even know. Hold on. We'll do the math right here. Sorry, y'all. I did not sleep very much last night yet, so... 43.5 gallons more. So I almost used as much fuel idling as I did from actually working. Just the 10-gallon difference. Now, that's a difference of $121.19 a week. That might not sound like a lot, but at 52 weeks in a year, that is $6,301.88 for the entire year just from idling the truck. Granted, in the winter months you probably won't idle it, but for sake of argument in this one, you can burn up to basically $6,300. And that is just from running local. That's not bumping up your idle like some people have to do, like with the cat motors, just so that they don't get glazing on their piston walls or their cylinder walls and everything, which technically in a diesel you're supposed to be doing. But that's another video. But yeah, is it worth it to idle your truck? I mean, the extra wear and tear that doesn't even account for the extra, say, oil changes you have to do. It doesn't just go by the miles. I mean, it goes by how many hours you run that engine also. That's extra wear and tear on your motor. A lot of extra wear and tear on your motors. I mean, if you idle the truck all year, you're probably going to be doing at least an extra 3-4 oil changes a year. Is that worth it to you? You're basically prematurely wearing your engine down, killing the life of it. I mean, it's all up to you. If you want to idle your truck, go ahead. If you have an APU, I'd say use it. Or, like I'm going to be doing on Old Girl, I'm going to be basically making my own redneck surgeon style APU. What does that consist of? That, my friends, will consist of a wall unit AC unit, probably a 8,000 or 10,000 BTU wall unit AC unit, and a regular gas generator. Now, APUs normally run for around $10,000. I live in Florida. I don't need heat when I'm here in Florida. So the winter months, I really don't care. I won't even be using it. But half the time, I'll just crack the windows or put a screen in the windows if I need to take me a nap, or if I gotta sleep in the truck down here. Now, just a wall unit AC unit and a generator. I got the generator. Got that over there at a yard sale. How much did I pay for it? I'm glad you asked. $50. They didn't think the damn thing worked. Only thing that was wrong with it is it had a bad spark plug. It had corrosion up there on spark plug, wouldn't turn on. Cleaned the spark plug up at the car, and it started up. I'm telling you, that dude was not that happy. Now, that being said, I'm going to have to strap to the catwalk somehow, and what I'm going to do is run an extension cord in here with one of those 4 or 6 post plug-ins. That way, I can run my AC unit. I'm going to have a little television if I want to while I'm chilling and relaxing, or having to charge a phone or anything, and that way I do not have to use any power while the truck is off. If I'm making power with the generator, might as well use it instead of killing the batteries on my truck. Now, let me know if y'all think that's a good idea, bad idea, but I am going to be cutting a hole in the back of the truck. Now, some of y'all might have cringed when I said that. I'm not really worried about it. Somebody messaged me. I'm not really worried about it, being as truck is an 04. I love it, and it's not really ever going to go to anybody else, so I could care less what the resale is on it, because I'm never getting rid of Old Girl. She's my first owned truck. Not getting rid of her. Y'all know this. I've stated it before. Now, also, if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. If you like the content I'm bringing, might as well try and become part of the TS fam, y'all. But on that note, if you don't own the truck and you don't care about your employer, go ahead, idle that truck. If you're working for a mega carrier, by all means, idle that truck. If you're working for a small carrier or an owner-operator and you care about your job and he is paying you right or she is paying you right, try and take care of that equipment. I mean, talk to them. If you're in conditions where you would have to idle the truck if you didn't have anything else necessary, they sell little stand-up AC units that you can tuck in the corner and just run the vent hose out through your side box or in the floor, and a little drain hose for water and a generator. It might cost them less than $1,000. The amount that's going to save them in the long run between shop bills and fuel bills, fuel filters, carbon buildup in their motor, soot buildup in their motor. If you have an EGR system, oh, you're going to definitely go through some of them. And if you still have a DPF and have not deleted it like you probably should, in my opinion, anyone that has a DPF should get rid of that stuff. But if you still have one, it will be getting clogged, and that will be a lot more expensive repair bills. And talk to the owner of that truck. Work with them. Tell them your intentions, that you're trying to look out for them instead of yourself and your comfort. If you're working for somebody and they don't care about your comfort, you might not be working for the right person. I hear that all the time down here. Hey, are you hiring? Because the person I'm running for doesn't care about me. I'm letting you know, if you're going to work for an independent or even be an independent yourself, take all these costs into consideration. Well, that little short video about the cost of idling your truck kind of just turned into a pretty long video. I apologize, you guys, but I got on a rant there for a minute. But like, comment, subscribe. Keep the rubber side down, y'all. Take it easy. Trucker Style Shawn here. Have a nice day, y'all.